from Fire Up Hearts for Truth. I came back on live real quick just to give a quick message to my to the ones that love me first, and the ones that I love, and well, I love everyone. I do, regardless of whatever's been said about me. Is that, but I don't love so much that I just keep getting beat up. So, um, I'm not leaving because of anyone else. This needs to be established. I'm not leaving YouTube momentarily because of anyone else, but it is to do with the hackers, my account, my identity. We have AI on the rise. I have people that are constantly framing me, trying to frame me, or not blackmail. I don't have anything with blackmail on, but um, framing is, I think, the biggest. Shaming, shunning, abuse, lies, ridicule, just just pure hatred that I can feel. Um, and I be honest, the love group is much smaller, and love is comfy and sweet for the most part. Sometimes love is a little on the rough side if we're trying to help someone we love. Sometimes honesty isn't what we want to hear. I know early on, too early for me, plenty of people knew I needed to exit the premises and not return ever. And I, for the life of me, just never wanted a rift between me and the ex family. But it got more than a rift, and it got worse the longer I went back and stayed. And there was no need for me to try to explain myself. I tried it with one last situation with an aunt, and that was enough to tell me volumes. And I never wanted to see one last one of them. When you get that kind of sheer insight of what you looked like to people, especially in the women's category, and they don't even know nothing, but they are vehemently confident with the Lord that they're accurate with their information, you better bet. And then her little chicks and roosters that she raised and she keeps as a cult, that's the sister of the man that raised me. Um, but heavily religious, legalistic, bigoted, narcissistic to the core. Obviously, I would have tendencies, but I'm coming on really quick to say I'm just taking a break. It's going to be a little longer than normal because, yes, I am in a position right now where I am to realign my next journey with the Lord, and it's vital that I keep all distractions and anything else, as best as I can. But I am, part of me is feeling a little bad because I know I have a few dedicated fans and they would prefer not to see me take that long of a break. So I'm reconfiguring my original plan, and the best I can say is I guess it's not going to be much different than before. A little bit of a hacked up schedule. I might be on one day 4 or 5 times. It makes up 30 minutes to an hour of footage. And then you might not see me for a week. And there's no game being played. That's how I work. So I just feel that right now everything is being recycled. They're trying to force mandates. They're harming our food. They're harming us. It's just a matter of time before and it sounds like they were lacing our food, forcing medicines on us that none of us asked for. And this is all very violent behavior against human freedom, autonomy, and anonymity. And but I mainly am coming on that the rapists, the predator cops, all of you, the ones performing the military grade attacks or who could afford it, which would have rights through the governments. That means the government is doing this to me. Is I know of your torture centers. I know what you're doing to people. And I know you're getting money for babies and toddlers. And you have a funeral home that works with you. And they're the most prevalent funeral home. And I know too much. And my book, Journals of Isla Moon, is going to be out very soon, in hand, in print, hopefully. Maybe just digital form. We'll go from there, from that point. If that's all I have. Do you not know, Heather, if you only have digital form? No, as far as I know, it's a real book. Okay, so I just came on today, so that means I didn't take a really long break, but I guess really what it is I need to emphasize the few that stayed with me or joined me on this short journey on YouTube. And I have another big job with the Lord that him and I are still working on. So I'm never without work, but you wouldn't know it if you only see with one lens, that I don't go to a 9 to 5. You don't have a clue what I'm doing. You don't have a clue what kind of work I've done with the Lord. And you never will, because I'm not supposed to tell you. So the other thing is that that's all I'm going to say is I'm not scared of any of my predators and the government that's after me. That's not why I'm taking it. A little bit of you know, Haida is well, part of it is because they're it's not fear, it's logic. They're going to shut everyone up, and I feel that I have a way with the Lord to retain what freedom I need to do what I still need to do with the Lord if I go about it in another approach. And so then, unfortunately, I won't be able to video or regurgitate the work that I'm doing with the Lord. For instance, well before the end of the year, I'm taking a little trip out to Washington, D.C. Okay. So, and I might need to record that footage, but I will be doing it hopefully live when I go to the Civil Rights Department and wherever else I need to visit to get what I need to say said about Michigan institutions and medical facilities. All right. So even though I said I was leaving, now I'm not really leaving again. Oh, it's just a big game. No, it's not a big game, but I do have loyalty, and I'm trying here. And I mean, I don't have to try that hard, but I've got a few of you here. You've been dedicated to me. My job is to stay dedicated to you in delivering whatever improv material, music, not, or whatever I am doing to pump you up, because that's what I feel my job is. I feel my job is to permeate. And if I don't permeate the freedom of Jesus Christ, and if I don't, and it's part of why I wanted to take a little breather from online or expressing myself online, was I need to get that more sorted out with the Lord, because what I've experienced is a form of a hostage situation, and that's not freedom. So I'm going to get to the bottom of that with the Lord, and hopefully be back sooner than later. Although I said it was going to be 4 months, I'm going to reiterate, it's not going to be 4 months. There's a few of you that are dedicated to me. I'm willing to stay on to be dedicated to you. I love you.